Hello, friends. It's Terry Tomoff, and it is day 15 of September. So, day 15 of Childhood Cancer Awareness Month. We're halfway through the month. And with me today, again, is Heat Dziczek. And she is an advocate and a lymphoma survivor. And she's a speaker, writer, collector of stories. She's always curious and occasionally hilarious by her own words. And we met in Seth Godin's Purple Space a couple years ago, and it's a virtual water cooler, and it's good for daily inspiration and productivity and networking, which we are doing right now. And Heat has been diligently working on these cancer cards. And here's my deck. I'm going to show you my deck. And she has a deck too. There, she changed the name a little bit, but you'll get to that. And what I love about Seth and his great marketing thing is that people like us do things like this. And ideas, he says, ideas and secret die. They need light and air to not starve to death. And I think this is what we're trying to help keep heat in the cards and for people to understand what they're all about. And I wanted to share what she's working on. And it's good for childhood cancer, families and children, as well as adults and everyone in between. So Heat, take it over.
Thank you, Terry.
Yes.
You were one of the first supporters of this deck. So you have a deck called How Not to Say Dumb Shit to Someone Dealing with Cancer. And while it's accurate, it didn't land well with everybody. There were some people who were very enthusiastic about it, but everybody else not so much. And so I changed it just to the cancer cards.
Yeah.
And the reason that I built them is because as a supporter, you want to be helpful, not just feel helpful. And we get very anxious and scared when someone we love is diagnosed. Of course we do. That's totally the right reaction, right?
Oh, yeah.
But then we don't know how to manage that in our interactions. And so a lot of people inadvertently say things that don't feel good to the people receiving them. But knowing how to navigate that is a skill, which means that we can learn it, we can practice it, we can get better at it. And I'm hoping that these tools will help as many people as possible
Absolutely.
step it up just a little bit.
Yes. I've given up, that I've given up several decks to a lot of people. And one person, she loved everything that she came right out and read everything and she loved them. But let's talk about the card for today.
Sure.
Yeah.
This one is a summary of
Yeah.
unsolicited advice.
Okay.
And so we have, instead of saying, I heard you can cure cancer with carrot juice. And the patient replies, I'm following my doctor's recommendations. And then the visitor says, what? You want to die? And
Ooh,
that's,
dagger.
I did dozens of interviews to make these cards, and that's an actual conversation that happened.
I believe
Um,
it.
and so, I mean, it's rooted in fear, right?
Yeah.
And love. The visitor doesn't want their friend relation, like the cards don't say how they're connected, but they don't
Right.
want them to die, right? They want them to get through this and to be healthy and happy for a long time. And they found this piece of information, and so they're sharing it to try to be helpful and to
Right.
try to, right?
Yeah.
But it's terrible. It's terrible. And unless who you're talking to wants to know what you learned about on the internet, don't volunteer it. They can ask you.
Yes. And you're right about I'm going to follow my doctor's advice, but I'm going to say what we can say instead. Try this. It says, is there anything you want to more information about but don't want to look up yourself? You can ask that. Or tame your advice monster by asking questions, offering help, and respecting when they say, no, thank you. And that's a big one too. You hit these cards, you hit the breaking point right there at the last. It's a big push for what exactly to say, or I shouldn't say exactly, but what to say instead. And the cards are genius. How can I
Thank you.
order? How can I order the new cards? How can people order this if they see this and are really excited about it? How do they order it?
My website is at cancer.cards.
Just like that,
Like that.
cancer.cards. There's no
Yep, no
com.
.com at the end. The cards is
Isn't
the
that
.com.
that's
It's the
pretty cool, isn't
.cards.
it?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, thank you, Heath. This has been really informative. I hope somebody gets something out of it. And please pass on the word. Cancer.cards. Thanks, Heath.
Thank you.